Greetings friends, I'm Geofatboy for ShaveNation.com. All I can say about today is get yourself a cup of coffee. This one's going to take a while. We're going to start at the top, work our way down with a complete head or face cleanup. We're going to trim the ears, the eyebrows, trim the beard. We're going to shave off and line up everything. And then we are going to color this beard where it's gray. We're going to color this so it matches up here. You want the, do the cuffs match the collars? Do the curtains match the drapes? Expressions over the years. If you want everything to look the same. Plus, Valentine's Day is coming pretty soon, within a couple weeks. So you want to look fresh, right? For your mate, significant other, whatever the case may be. So let's get started. Things you're going to need: clipper, a comb or brush, ear and nose trimmer. Later on you'll need a razor to line everything up, some shaving cream, a brush, and a bowl. Let's get started with the clipping and trimming. I like to do it when everything is dry, so before a shower. Shave always after a shower, but for clipping and trimming you want it to be dry so you don't clog up your blades. And always when you're trimming or clipping, always start with a higher number guard. That way you don't take off too much and it's too short, and then it's like, uh-oh, I guess I have to wait for it to grow back. So what I'm using here, this works well for me. This is a wall trimmer, and this is a 1/4" clipper attachment right here. It just clips right on like so. This is rechargeable. So what I do, I will start, let's see, what's higher, the brows or the ears? I don't know, they're about equal. So just gonna comb this like so. First, I like to trim around the ear to clean it up, so I remove the guard. And just be careful with this. Work your way around the ear. And line up the back of the sideburn. You could also do your ears with this. This gets most of it. And the other side. Then around the ear. This is just removing the stray hairs. Clean up the ear. Now I will put the guard back on, and just a quick comb on the sideburns. You see how you got some flyaways there? They're sticking out a little bit. I'll just go downward with the clipper to shorten the sideburns. This just gets rid of the longer hairs so they're not sticking out too far. Now remove the guard again. Just line up the sideburn. Get yourself a nice straight line so when you shave later, that'll be perfect. Turn that off. Now the eyebrows, you can use a comb. We don't want any Andy Rooney eyebrows here. I like to keep them nice and thin. But hey, if you like it thick, let it go. So you can use a comb, you can use a brush, like so. I actually really like to use a stiff shaving brush. Works very well. Smooth out the hairs. Then I go in the opposite direction with the same clipper, the 1/4" clipper. Works well for me. Again, use a higher number clipper and work your way down until you find the exact one that works for you. You don't want to remove too much of your eyebrows because that will look kind of funny. Here we go. Other side. When doing that, you want to make sure that you don't take off your eyelashes. Be careful. Clean it up. Okay, around the ears, brows, that's done. If you have deep ear hairs, you'll want to use something like this. This is a Conair Man. This is my favorite ear nose trimmer. This one really works very well. It's excellent for the nose. It's got this mushroom tip and it gets in there and cleans everything out. But you can do your ears with this as well. The only drawback, this thing is really loud when you put it by your ears. I don't know how many decibels it is. I'd have to test it, but it is loud. Now the nose, don't go too deep. You don't want to remove too much of the internal nose hairs, just a little bit so that they don't protrude and look ridiculous. So you don't want to go too deep because the hairs in your nose, they do serve a purpose. So just remove a little bit. There you go. You know, once you turn 30 or 40 or 50, these hairs that used to grow on top of your head, they now grow everywhere else. Your ears, your nose, back of your neck. It's like accelerated growth in all those areas and not up here where you really want it to be. Okay, so that's good. Got the sideburns, the ears, the brows, the nose, we're good. Now let's attack the beard. You can brush the beard out with a brush or a comb. Straighten everything out. Now I use the same clipper, mostly with the direction of the beard growth, and just thin everything out. Okay, good. Everything is thinned out. Everything is at the equal length. Now remove the guard. Now, I don't like when the mustache hairs grow up into my nose or down over my lip. So I trim that because they will grow up and hit the bottom of your nose, your philtrum area here. And that drives me crazy, that itching. It just drives me nuts. So I've removed that. Just like that. It's hardly even noticeable, but you can see I have removed a little bit from this upper area. Now the lower area. Because I can't stand when the hairs grow down into your lip. Just like that. If you like the hairs longer, fine, leave it, but I just don't like it. I like to nice, neat trim, more of a Clark Gable style, trimmed on top, trimmed on the bottom. I think it's a nice, neat look. Now the rest of this, we'll line it up with the safety razor right here. The razor I'm going to use is called the Goodfellas Smile. It's made in Italy. This is called the Bayonetta razor. Nice looking razor. It's a 3-piece razor. I'll disassemble it real quick. You'd have a look. There's the top cap. Here's the bar. You can see made in Italy. Really sharp looking razor. I'll use a big Attire blade. These are made in Greece. So, you know, Greece, Italy, might as well. Why not, right? Just pop that right over the threaded post. Reinstall the safety bar, like so. And then the handle. When you trim the hairs, you want them dry, but when you shave with a razor, you want them wet, so that way they will be prepared for the blade to go across. And you need a good shaving cream and a brush. Here we go, Simpson's Trafalgar T3 brush, and then my Shave Nation bowl. And I'll use one of my favorite shaving creams, Taylor Volt Bond Street Sandalwood. You can tell I like it because there's not that much left in the jar. Love that smell. All right, I've got my skull cup. I'm just going to drop my brush right into it, saturate those bristles, let that sit for a minute. Here I've got the Shave Nation bowl. I'm going to put it under the hot water. This bowl is ceramic. We also have them in metal, so they retain heat. Once you warm it, it'll help keep your shaving cream warm. Remove the brush. Just give it a couple shakes to get the bulk of the water out of there. Now we're going to load the tips right in here. Now we'll go into the bowl and mix a lather. Generate further lather. There's a lather spot down at the bottom. Just by running the bristles of the brush over that, you create friction, and that creates shaving lather. See that? Look at 10 seconds. The bowl is already filled up. Got plenty of lather. Pretty amazing lather right there. Smells fantastic. Sandalwood. Just a great scent. Great way to start your day. Look at, got it spilling out all over the place. So I've got plenty of lather for a shave. I'll warm up my face with some hot water and we'll get right to the shave. You can see my face is good and red. The blood is coming to the surface, that hot water. Take our brush and bowl and just apply the shaving cream to all the areas you're going to shave. Just like that. Clear the runways so we can see the sideburns. Temper the razor under the hot water. All right, here we go. Blade is loaded. You can see the blade in there. You can see the reveal is perfect on both sides. Let's do it. Just trim that sideburn. Line it up. Work your way down. When one side fills up, flip it over to the other side. Work your way down. Just the weight of the razor is enough. This is a nice, pretty hefty razor. Both sides filled, rinse it out. The specs on this razor, it weighs in at 3.5 ounces or 99 grams, and the overall length from top to bottom is 3.74 inches or 95 millimeters. All right, let's carry on the left side. Cut that sideburn. Work your way down. Staying away from the facial hair, the beard for now, the goatee area for now. Filled, I better rinse that. Move some of this out of the way. Clean this area. Start in the middle and then work your way to both sides so it's even on both sides. Perfect. Now clean the rest of this up. Very good. Rinse that. By the way, we'll put links to all these items underneath the video or next to it where it says more or show more, and you can grab them right there. Or go to shavenation.com. Just enter what you need in the search box and it'll pop right up. Let's rinse. Okay, now I'm just going to rub this cream away So you still have lubrication, but it's not blocking your view. So let's go straight down here. The single blade works well for lining these up. Other side. Very good. Rinse. Now we'll clean up this middle. Like that. Other side. There you go. Both sides even. Rinse the razor and rinse the face. Dry all the facial hair thoroughly. As you can see, everything has been cleaned up. The brows, the ears, nose area, chin, cheeks, neck, everything. We're going to color this beard. Uh-oh, looks like I have a 4 o'clock shadow. Got to go to shavenation.com. Have a great shave, have a great day.